you there?
55, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No one knows if it is live or not.
I can see it, but okay. Yep. Calm down.
You are visible. You are live. Hello. Hi.
Hello, hello.
How does it feel to look at this room thousands of kilometers apart? अब ये मेरा है अभी सब मेरा
अभी
है
तेरा नहीं था.
ये भी मेरा है
This was
जैसे
never
मैं
yours.
अकेला सोता हूँ
Yesterday only mom was in the room. Don't say that. I know mom was
हाँ
in the
मतलब कभी कभी sometimes
Yeah.
when
Okay.
you know
Hmm.
when everybody is very tired sometimes, but now
Hmm.
every shelf, every drawer,
Has a book
everything
which
is
never
mine.
existed.
Everything is mine. Let me just check, bro. You just you just keep talking.
Yeah, I just want to keep talking, like blabbering. I
No,
would love.
short. Mostly, we are audible. I hope people, 4 million people who are watching this, please, please do comment if this is visible or not.
Oh
I
my
mean, I
god,
would.
so many comments we are getting. Oh my god,
Oh
so
shit!
much
Oh
love.
shit! Oh my, भाई जैम हो रहा है भाई जैम हो रहा है
Yeah.
भाई. Okay, acting है.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's up? Tell me what's up.
No, I think we should start with you.
How?
Oh, Adi just commented 4 million coming soon.
Adit, I hope you're audible, bro. Yes, I guess we are. Huh. So, what is this accent, bro? It is not allowed. But alright, chane.
Oh, ojcze, ojcze. Yeah, ojcze. તમે કેમ મજામાં?
was it? मतलब तुझे हम ते एयरपोर्ट में घुसे थे मैंने फोन करेलो कि भाई these are people around and they're just talking in this accent गुज्जू
Yeah,
ये क्या
it
accent
was not even, and to my surprise, it was not even like Heathrow. It was just in Ahmedabad airport, like because
hmm.
those who were going back to India, to UK from India, and they were only talking in that accent, and I could only relate to Viraj Ghelanino video where he how he described it, and I'm literally like, dude, this is for real. Like it's not even like a
Wait.
joke. It is for
As
real.
you reach that gate जहाँ थी people as enter the airplane तो you can
Yeah.
ऐसा hear around no UK मतलब બધા UK में जैसे ये लोग हो तो जेमिनी
Yeah, yeah.
कॉग्निट
But
नंबर
I
वैसे
think
check
mostly all of them were Gujaratis, and
yes
obviously the flight was from Ahmedabad. But in general, also you get to see a lot of Gujaratis here. Not where I am
hmm.
currently residing, but because I went to Leicester,
Hmm, hmm,
and
hmm.
oh my God, you won't believe it's like Mumbai, literally like Mumbai. Because the first, I think I went to Leicester like after a month or something that I had been
Hmm,
here,
hmm,
and there was not much Indians around. So I went to Leicester and we went to this shop to get something, and
hmm.
everybody was talking in Hindi and Gujarati. So I'm like,
Crazy
wait,
मंगड़
is
बाजार
this Chauta? It was Surat
चौटा
and
चौटा
Chauta.
हीरा
I'm
बाजार
like, "Chira."
इंटरनल जोक इंटरनल जोक crazy
Yeah.
crazy correct
Yeah, so it was crazy because I never expected. I thought yeah, they'll be like high society and this and that.
uh,
But oh my god, it was all everyone talking in Gujarati or Hindi, and it was really nice that experience. But yeah, when actually, luckily, I came from Ahmedabad airport because my phone wasn't working, as you
ah,
know.
uh,
The SIM card was just not working, and the one who came to pick me up, I could not contact him. and
Crazy.
it's crazy. But luckily, I met this person who's a Gujarati, but born and brought up in London.
Hmm.
So he offered me his battery bank because my phone was dead,
Nice.
and
Was he married?
he. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't know. So that's not like anyway. It's like, can
That
we
is
just see
just
people
me
as people
doing my
hating
mother's
each
job. I mean, every good
other?
bachelor that I see, every good person that I see, I'm like, are you married? Yeah. Anyways, I was
मेरी
talking
मेहंदी
to
वाली
Hetu
बाकी
the
है.
other day. तो हेतु मैंने कहते तो कि भाई जर्मनी में भी हम जो तो गुजराती हो मैं कहते भाई गुजराती हो तो क्रेजी
Supremacy. I think Gujaratis are everywhere, and
क्रेजी गाय
I used to feel that I want to stay away from as many people as possible that know me, but it just changed in
हम्म
like a month's time. I was like,
हम्म
please, I need someone who I know because I
करेक्ट
can't survive. So,
करेक्ट करेक्ट
yeah.
we didn't start the clock anyways 1 hour starts from now કોઈ વાંધો નથી થયા કરે અને હું
Anyway,
હમણાં
we're not wasting anyone's time. So
yeah
it's just
true
me and you and Adit.
yeah another four hey, 8 people are watching bro 8 that is another high no our high is
8
11
million. I sure you
11
mean
million
8.
sorry million बोलना भूल गया
Yeah,
તો
40
સાયન્સ
minutes.
આઈ એમ અભી રાઇટ નાઉ વર્કિંગ એટ ધીસ એનજીઓ આપણા વડોદરામાં જ છે સો એને બી એની છોકરી બી એને કંઈક જર્નલિઝમ કર્યું છે મોસ્ટલી બટ શી ઇઝ ઓલ્સો ઇન લેસ્ટર કાલે જ ખબર પડી હે કીધું
Oh, okay.
પટેલોના જેના જો એના છોકરા બધા બહાર છે દેટ ઇઝ ક્રેઝી બ્રો દેટ ઇઝ ક્રેઝી
Yeah. You get a good network, I think, when you move to those kind of, yeah, because you make friends also. So I think your same age group people, so you can chill and you can have like bit of a balance. But amna જ્યાં હું છું, ત્યાં it's mostly like pensioners, so old age people who have lived their
ah
life. Yeah, so they just come and live in this sort of countryside place, and uh,
oh
so they are apparently absolutely rich, and they have a lot of money. They drive like amazing cars and all. But yeah, it's most of the people are like old people or something like that.
તો
You don't
બેઝિકલી
get.
તે તારું વર્ક લાઈફ રિટાયરમેન્ટથી ચાલુ કર્યું છે
I'm just like,
But that
yeah.
was your
So
that I mean छोड़ यार बिलो द बेल्ट हो जाएगा ये सब मस्ती करके अंदर ही
you
ठीक
promise not to do that. Yeah.
करेक्ट करेक्ट
Yes. So that was the vibe. So yeah.
या करेक्ट
How
तो
about you? Like, what's going on? Your update? We haven't
no
been catching
updates
up.
as of the last stream by the way I've started working at this NGO as I said સ્નેહ ફાઉન્ડેશન કરીને છે એન્ડ બહુ સારું છે એનું બધું પહોંચ ને બધું બટ ઇફ વી સી આ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ હુ આર ફ્રોમ બોમ્બે જે યુનિસેફમાં એનજીઓમાં કરે છે but by just the sake of કે ભાઈ because they live in Bombay so everything is pumped up
Accessible.
હા તો બધું તો એ લોકોને એ લોકોને યુનિસેફની ઓફિસ જોઈએ તો મોટી ઓફિસ એસી વાળી મોટા ટેબલમાં એ લોકો કોફી પીએ છે અને સમથિંગ ફકિંગ કેન્સરનું એ લોકો કંઈક તો આમ જોવે છે શું કહેવાય કેન્સરનું અને all those people who are there in that cancer wala NGO are smoking every day so I'm like
Wow.
nice બટ એ છે અને અમારું તો ભાઈ એટલું નાનું છે બહુ નાનો કમરો છે રૂમ છે એ 4 people sit there and we just try to work so as a part of SRP we do that so that is
Yeah, so
most
it was was it like your choice basically? Did you just select
कॉलेज
which
नहीं
that sense?
कॉलेज वाला because they have પહેલાથી connections કે પહેલાથી એ લોકો અહીંયા જ કામ કરતા હોય so it becomes easy for the POC to just come and talk to people and then કે ભાઈ આ
Hmm.
લોકોને કામ કરવા દો ને
So,
તો એ
like,
લોકો બી કે ભાઈ સિમ્બાસિસ સોરી
no, I mean your choice. Like you could have also chosen some place in Mumbai. So is that
હા
your decision? Or is it-
હા સિટી તો આઈ કુડ હેવ ચોઝન બટ 14 દિવસ હું ક્યાં રહેતા એમ અગર ઇફ આઈ એમ પ્લાનિંગ ટુ
Yeah,
એમ તો
yeah.
અને આઈ વોન્ટેડ ટુ સ્ટે થોડા ઘર મગે હું 4-5 મહિના રહેલો 4-5 મહિના સ્ટાર્ટિંગના હું નહોતો આવ્યો ઘરે જ્યારે MBA સ્ટાર્ટ થયેલું અને પછી આઈ વોઝ
Hmm.
લાઈક નો આઈ વોન્ટ ટુ બી હોમ બીકોઝ આઈ એમ ટાયર્ડ ઓફ દેટ પ્લેસ એ ઇટ ઇઝ ફિઝિકલી સો સેક્લુડેડ બટ it is crazy how it affects mentally also કે ભાઈ યુ રિયલી આર સિક્લુડેડ. અને પછી જ્યારે લોકો ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીમાં જાય ત્યારે એવું લાગે કે ભાઈ ઓ વી આર લિવિંગ ઇન અ ડ્રીમ, મતલબ એક બબલમાં જીવતા હતા એમ. બહાર તો બહુ
Hmm.
દુનિયા અલગ છે. એન્ડ I also see
Yeah.
myself. I mean, when I was coming back after 4 5 months back to ઘર, તો as I sat on train, તો એ લોકો હવે આજુબાજુ બધા ગુજરાતીઓ અને થેપલા નીકળ્યા, અને એક સુરતથી કપલ નીકળ્યું, એક અમદાવાદ અને વડોદરા, એક મતલબ વાઇફ વોઝ ફ્રોમ અમદાવાદ, ધ ગાય વોઝ ફ્રોમ વડોદરા, દે વર અરાઉન્ડ 40 45. તો એટલી મસ્ત વાતો, અને આઈ વોઝ ફીલિંગ સો હોમ, લાઈક, અને હું એટલી નેચરલીમાંથી વાત થતી એ લોકો જોડે, મેં કીધું દેટ ધીસ ઇઝ મી ભાઈ, આઈ ટોક ટુ રેન્ડમ પીપલ કોઈ બી ટાઈમે. અને ત્યાં જઈને યુ સોર્ટ ઓફ ચેન્જ બીકોઝ યુ આર ઓલ્સો
Yeah.
ટ્રાઇંગ ટુ બી અરાઉન્ડ.
I think
મતલબ
that character happened in you since like a year and a half, that I've observed that you can freely now talk to people instead of being shy away. Like for me, it's still difficult to break an ice. I can't walk up to someone and
હમ.
talk, but you have developed that character. Like I could observe, like you were like me in these things, and then suddenly we just saw like converification of yours, I think, if I can safely
I mean,
say
no,
so.
but if I take us, let's go back to Binori. તો
Hmm.
જસ્ટ રિમેમ્બર કે મારા ફ્રેન્ડ્સ બધા, મતલબ સ્ટાર્ટિંગમાં જ્યારે લોકો નહોતા હોતા, ત્યારે ધ કાર્પેન્ટર, ધ અધર ગાય વોઝ પેઇન્ટિંગ
Yeah,
સમવેર. સો
yeah,
આઈ યુઝ ટુ ટોક ટુ પીપલ. આપણા પહેલા વોચમેન વરવા કાકા.
yeah, yeah.
તો
That's true.
એ હતું મારામાં, બટ over the years I was like, I started because we shifted to Vadodara and that whole
Yeah,
trauma.
and then
And
even in Vadodara, like our house help was your favorite person in the world, and you
best.
were her favorite person,
Yeah,
and
ભાઈ.
she was all the time doing dhairya, 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 and I'm like,
હા.
okay,
અને મસ્તી, મતલબ ટાઈમ પાસ. એટલે હા
yeah,
કે એ હતું, પણ ધીરે ધીરે એઝ વી શિફ્ટેડ ટુ વડોદરા, થોડું આઈ સ્ટાર્ટેડ ચેન્જિંગ, મે બી, આઈ ડોન્ટ નો. That was
yeah.
the huge trauma, the
Yeah,
first trauma that. Because
mm,
the other
I,
time આપણે ત્યાં આ લોકો આવેલા, પ્રશાંત કુમાર ને એ બધા, તો એમના બી
mm,
સેમ છે, એલ્ડર ડોટર, યંગર સન. તો એ લોકો વાત કરતા
mm.
હતા, મમ્મી બી કહી હતી કે સિક્સ્થમાં આ ધૈર્ય આવ્યો ને, તો સ્ટાર્ટિંગના 3 4 પીરિયડમાં પ્રિયંશી તો એના ક્લાસમાં જ હોય, ધૈર્યના ક્લાસમાં, કે મેમ આ ફરી રડે છે, પ્રિયંશી શું કરવાનું, ચાલુ ઘરે મોકલવાનો છે કે નહીં. મેં કીધું હા
Dude, do
યાર.
you remember like there was a time when it had chronically happened for like I think 4 5 बार થઈ ગયેલું, wherein you were crying in the class and they had to call me and I had to go and all of that.
કરેક્ટ.
So I came to your class and I think uh, I don't know if it was a principal or was it your class teacher, but she asked me like, he's doing like mom, is she okay? Like,
Yeah.
are you living separately or has she like? I'm like, no, ma'am, she's fine. We're together, but we just moved, so it's just difficult transition for all of us. It's just new, basically. The
તો
please don't complete that.
મારાથી એ કહેવાતું નહોતું કે ભાઈ ભાઈ હું નવી જગ્યા છે, નવા ફ્રેન્ડ્સ મને આ તે. તો હું ખાલી મમ્મીનું આપતો હતો કે મમ્મી બીમાર છે થોડું, મારે બપોરનો
What the hell, you liar!
હા એમ. મેં કીધું, કારણ કે હું રોજે રડતો હતો, મેં કીધું આને જસ્ટિફાઈ કેવી રીતે કરે, મેં કીધું આને માનો એંગલ આપવો પડશે, બીકોઝ વી ઇન્ડિયન્સ લવ ધ મા વાલા
Mom.
ઇમોશન.
Yeah,
તો
yeah,
લાઈક લેટ્સ કેપિટલાઇઝ ઓન ઇટ. દેટ વોઝ મી. એ છે બસ,
yeah.
બસ એ એટલે કોલેજ થયું, 4 5માં મારો પહેલો સેમ પતી ગયો બ્રો. ફર્સ્ટ સેમ,
Already.
ફર્સ્ટ સેમ
Did you
ડન.
get it? Do you want to discuss that?
મૂવિંગ ઓન.
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
આય આય સબ્જેક્ટ બાયગન.
That happened way before with Atharva. So
અરે હા
that's not a
બ્રો,
new joke for us.
મીમ્સ આર લોટ અરાઉન્ડ, બા આપણા ખાલી આપણે ફેમસ નહીં હતા,
Yeah, we
બાકી
just recorded and make it a thing.
ક્રેઝી ભાઈ, ક્રેઝી. હા તો બસ એ જ કોલેજ, એક્ઝામ, મિડ ટર્મ, ડિસેન્ટ પરફોર્મ કર્યું, આજુબાજુ લોકોને જોતો તો આઈ વોઝ ફિગરિંગ આઉટ કે ભાઈ કેવી રીતે ફંક્શન કરે છે એ બધું. પછી એન્ડ સેમ્સ થોડું બહુ વધારે થઈ ગયેલું, કારણ કે 8 દિવસ અમને બ્રેક, ખાલી સન્ડેનો એક હોલિડે હતી, બાકી બેક ટુ બેક તો, અને બધું જ સિલેબસ આવે. એન્ડ સમથિંગ ઇઝ અ
Mm.
ન્યૂ ફોર મી બીકોઝ એન્જિનિયરિંગ બેકગ્રાઉન્ડ, તો આ થોડુંક નવું લાગે એઝ કમ્પેર્ડ ટુ
Yeah.
ધ પીપલ હુ હેવ ડન બીબીએ એન્ડ ઓલ. એ લોકો માટે ઇઝી હતો પણ તો અભી એનીવેઝ આઈ વોઝ સ્ટડીંગ લાસ્ટ દિવસના જ એ એન્જિનિયરિંગ વાળી એ તો ગઈ નથી
Hmm.
તો
It's not just in engineering. I, Koshangi, and Vidhi, even we were like, being in the dental college, we were
see
still studying at the
see
last moment.
हमको सेम मत गिरिए हम अलग है I'll tell you what happens we engineers have a craft around it we develop this skill you guys did it because of alas
Yeah, that's yeah, that's true. I agree because
uh,
I think I only remember the times of our exam with us on the bed because we never sat on table. Us on the bed, and we had heaps of not books, nashta. We were
mm,
literally surrounded. We used to sit with like dabbas and we used to be like, okay, chalo, let's start studying. The minute Koshangi will read out the first word or open the book, I will open one wrapper and I'll start eating.
crazy bhai
And then
crazy
Koshangi will be like, dude, we just started. I'm like, I know, but I'm just prepping. This is how it goes.
I
You can't
remember
like.
તું આવતી હતી ઘરે ને પછી ઘરમાં ડેડીની સામે તું પેલું પ્લાસ્ટિક ખોલતી હતી બુકમાંથી ડેડી
That's
ને
never
જોઈને અરે
happened.
ભાઈ ये क्या हो रहा है
Don't lie, that's never happened. But
चल चल
yeah,
चल
not with me. That has happened with okay, yeah, maybe one book, maybe yeah, because
okay
that I
but
didn't.
this happened मतलब that thing happened to me अभी I was like oh shit मैं बुक खोलूं છું એમ તો
Dude, for
I
me, that is like that is still okay. You know, like it was COVID time. We were in the final year, peak COVID. Okay, COVID has happened, and we are all home, and we don't know when our exams will be.
hmm,
And we are in final year dentistry. Okay, like this is a huge thing. Like we have like 8, 9 subjects to do for
four
eight.
years ne
Yeah, so
okay
4 years is
हाँ no
academics, and 1 year is internship. So we were in that phase, and Aji Amaru second round of practicals was still left, like going into the clinics, second rotation was still yet to finish. So we didn't really have that much of clinical exposure as a final year student. So we remember our parents had come to pick us up, all of us, and we used to go like separately and all of that. And we didn't know what was this. We thought like it is just like a 1 week thing. So हमें लोग को खाली book wook line है. We had packed everything, and I remember कोशांगीना parents आए थे ने लेवा माटे.
भाई we should call Koshangi also यार भाई crazy तो ये sorry continue
You Yeah, so Koshangi, na parents आया, and that was oral surgery. Okay, oral and maxillofacial surgery. That's like a huge thing. It's extraction, local anesthetic. Like it's a mainstream subject. Like it's
hmm.
it's crazy. So auntie was just packing her books and literally there was petty pack. Like all of it was all still trapped the plastic. And we start doing oral surgery since third year. It's
uh,
not even like, just
correct
a new year,
correct
new
correct
academic.
एक साल
And
पुराना
even I was like, dude, you're going to die because her mother is a teacher. She
hmm.
has been a teacher
Correct
all her
correct
life. And now she's seeing that, her daughter has not even opened a book for a year and a half. That was traumatic
crazy
for her.
भाई crazy
And there was just silence. And I'm like, dude,
भाई
this is too much.
cricket's no all but teach
Like you're gone. That's it. Like you can't go ahead with this.
correct
But yeah,
crazy crazy
luckily we all managed to pass. So
hmm.
that was
And now
something.
you are there in London कहाँ है हम
Not London.
guess
I have
करो
to
कहाँ
correct.
है हम
UK is not just London. UK has a lot of other things. I'm not in London.
हाँ भाई
Um,
मतलब हम तो हमारे लिए तो सब एक ही है
yeah, yeah.
हाँ
Yeah.
तो मतलब टेल मी हाउ वाज योर्स ऐसा पूरा जर्नी ये वो आई मीन आई द मोस्ट two things જે તારા લાઈફમાં થયા and I was very happy was about દિલજીત concert અને
Yeah.
Arijit coming there randomly out of
That was
nowhere.
like cherry on the top because I think, um,
Well, let's start from the beginning.
yeah,
So this become
yeah.
tell me how was
So,
the first
like,
month and all?
I think we can just segmentalize this entire thing. I don't know if that's a word, but
Yeah.
we can just we can just put it in this way that the first initial months, let's say the first 2, 3 months, was just me figuring it out, what's happening, what's going on, and all of that, and that was like a shock and surprise both. good, bad, like Beurite, and I was just trying to assess whether I can go through it or not.
Hmm.
A lot of perception that I had built from India was all broken. Like it wasn't even, like, okay, ha, okay,
The way you
1920.
saw your life there was
Yeah, and
entirely
it
different
was,
from what you were living.
yeah, and more than that, it was like, I don't know if I had this conversation with you, but everybody that I was talking to before I came here and I just final થયેલું કે મારું license આવી ગયેલું to work here, but I was just figuring out what job to choose. I was giving interviews like almost every day, and then I was just choosing from what option and where should I start from and all of that. So during that time, whoever I met, I was just talking in this sense. Okay, I am taking this very neutrally. I am not taking it in
Hmm.
a way that I'm going to love it.
Hmm.
I never took it in that sense. I just wanted to go there and experience it. That's all. I
Correct.
was never like, I was okay with the fact that there might be a chance. Okay, I would love the place and I will never come back,
Hmm.
or there is a possibility that I will hate it and I will come running. That's
Hmm.
These are the two things, and I
Hmm.
had prepared myself. Okay, either of this could happen,
Hmm.
and then that's okay, and it's fine. Whatever, however it turns out to be, I'm not going in with like, "Abe aaj thai gyu છે એટલે I'm not coming back." No.
Hmm.
But yeah, so when that happened, the initial 3 4 months, or everything that I had thought, okay, away to I am not going back to India for at least a year or let's 2 years. That all was like, when will I go back to India? Like that was like, I can't, like, at least I was asking everybody who left India कि તમે પહેલી વાર India પાછા ક્યારે ગયેલા? Was it like
Hmm.
3 4 months, or was it like a year? Was it 3 years? What was it? And I was assessing in that sense कि કેવી રીતે આમ તેમ managing money, understanding કે what kind of what is expected. Luckily, my employer had given accommodation, groceries, everything till the
That was the
initial.
best. I mean, when you ત્યાં there તારે એ બધી માથાકૂટ નહોતી કરવી પડી કે
Yeah,
ઉઠાવ
and
ખર્ચો.
they were chivalrous enough to accompany us during the grocery.
Hmm.
So they would literally hold the trolley for us, and then they'd be like, "Okay, pick it up. Okay, you get this." They would suggest you should buy this, or that, like that, and they would pay for it. So initial few months were smooth in that sense, like absolutely smooth, in the sense of living. But if you see on the basis of my work, that was very different, a lot of difference, because dentistry remains the same, but
Hmm.
how you actually go around it, how it's actually practiced is quite different.
मतलब
And
how मतलब
in
can you go deeper on that? I mean, how is it different? मतलब.
So basically, it's like, in India, there we don't really go much into clinical notes. Ke what patient said, શું જોઈએ છે, આપણે શું કરવાનું છે, what is the best option. You don't write these things down. मतलब, ideally, it should be. That is how it should be. But in India, very rarely, at least up till my experience, I'm generally speaking, nahi, but yeah, for my experience, not much was written. Only like oral examination. This is there. That was a very brief
Hmm.
note that we wrote for ourselves. That we could refer back. Ke bhai, આ plan છે, આ છે, તે છે, and that was all pen and paper.
Hmm.
Here, everything is software. You have to write everything in damn detail. Okay, what was the expression of the patient? Like, not like that much, but
હા
like,
સમજી
what
ગયો.
was patient expecting initially? Then how you explained it? Why do you think this is
Correct.
the reason? When did the patient agree, not agree? And then you have to be blunt also, like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. This is not right. Even if you want me to do this, I can't do this.
Hmm.
So for me to tell that, that was very difficult. Okay, I'm sorry. That
Correct.
means I think it takes two things. What I have realized is, one, confidence that what you're saying is the right thing,
Hmm.
and second, you have to also save yourself here. You can't
Hmm.
uh, be patient's favorite.
Hmm.
Where in India, you always feel like, "Arey yaar, let me just do it
Correct.
for them." Oh, please, like, like, let me push my boundaries and then do it. But yeah, everything is like
બસ મતલબ
compartmentalized.
હા કે બસ આનાથી. હા.
Yeah, you don't have to be emotional here. You can't be
Correct.
emotional. That
But
is
I
what I think.
remember when you were working here, તો ભાઈ
Yeah,
ક્યાં ક્યાં તું કોના માટે શું ભાઈ out of your work.
yeah,
સંબંધ જે એટલે the relationship aspect it's very easier to
And
build
you won't
if
believe
it comes
till the even today I have patients from India who text me on WhatsApp, who have my numbers.
that
They
is
still
what.
text me, and every time I call them, even my workplace, they call me even if it's a festival or anything. All my assistants, everybody,
Hmm.
the staff, or everybody just calls me every time, and they're like, "Ma'am, nothing like what it used to be with
Correct,
you guys."
correct,
And
correct.
I think I had the best time of my life, uh, career wise, there. Personally, I was shaken, but
Hmm.
career wise, it was amazing last year. And it's starting to get a balance here now.
That
Actually,
is
more than anything. And balance bhi haji away, I think, settle થાય છે, wherein, now I'm starting to realize that I have to keep, જે પેલા લોકો કે keep your personal and
okay.
your professional life separate. I am learning that because that was never the case. So many times it has happened that we used to be like, literally after all the patients were done in India, so we used to just sit and have chai together or just
Correct.
discuss. And that when dad would call like, dude, you're like these the
Time.
આટલા બધા kilometer दूर જાય છે on that electric,
Correct, correct.
જે ચાલે
જેથી
બી,
ઉપર લઈ જતું.
very famous, yeah, which is like,
હજી
like you
આખો
can't,
ટ્રાફિક છોરા ઉતરી આ.
yeah. And then he was like, do you even realize कि तू कितलू दूर जाई छे and you're going alone and this is very dangerous, so
Correct.
don't do that. And but I used to love it wasn't like,
Exactly.
yeah.
That is what બે વસ્તુ થઈ છે કીધી ને પર ડબલ ડાઉન કે ફર્સ્ટ કે પહેલા તો રિલેશનશિપ ની અગર વાત કરીએ તો that relationship building in India is, am I lagging or what? હા, રિલેશનશિપ બિલ્ડિંગ ઇન્ડિયામાં બહુ જ ઇઝી છે. મતલબ આઈ ડોન્ટ થિંક આફ્ટર અ પોઈન્ટ જ્યારે હું બી કામ કરતો હતો અહીંયા અમદાવાદમાં, આફ્ટર અ પોઈન્ટ મને એવું થતું કે ભાઈ ઓફિસમાં જ સુઈ જવું ને, કારણ કે પીપલ જે ચાર પાંચ લોકો તમને મળી જાય અને દે બીકમ યોર ફેમિલી, કારણ કે અહીંયા પ્રોફેશનલ લાઈફ પર્સનલ લાઈફ નહીં જ થાય. આફ્ટર ઓફિસ ઓલ્સો
Yeah,
યુ
there
વિલ
is
કે ભાઈ
no, yeah. You are friends and then
હા
you go out and you party and all. And I
કરેક્ટ
feel
એ લોકો
અહીંયા
જોડે
બી
સ્પેન્ડ
હશે,
કરવાનું. હમ
yeah, અહીંયા
બટ
બી
ઇટ્સ
હશે,
નોટ
but at
ઈઝી ટુ
least my
ફાઇન્ડ દેર
practice I
કમ્યુનિટી.
haven't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And but અહીંયા, like I said, in general, people are like, they keep everything like
હમ
separate. They don't want to mix it. Maybe busy practices ma hase, but I haven't seen it up till
હમ
here. And
હમ
for me, also breaking the ice, like I said, is difficult because I'm also
મમ્મી
suffering.
ઇઝ ઓન બ્રો. મમ્મી સેન્ટ ઇમોજી.
Okay.
યા મમ્મી ઇઝ ઓન. હા. અને
So,
બીજી વાત, સોરી ટુ કટ યુ, અને બીજી
yeah,
વાત
yeah.
જે કીધી ને જે ન્યુટ્રાલિટીની વાત કરી ને કે આફ્ટર અ પોઈન્ટ યુ બીકેમ ન્યુટ્રલ કી હવે તું કોઈ એને કોઈ એક લેન્સથી જોતી નથી એ વસ્તુને.
Hmm.
એ વસ્તુ હવે એટલે એ જ છે કે ડોન્ટ લુક અપ ટુ સમબડી, ડોન્ટ લુક ડાઉન અપોન સમબડી, જસ્ટ
Yeah, yeah,
જસ્ટ
yeah.
બી એટ ધ સેમ. એટલે એ જ રીતે દેટ ઇઝ
Um,
અમેઝિંગ, દેટ ઇઝ વોટ આઈ થિંક યુ હેવ લર્ન્ડ ઇવેન્ચ્યુઅલી કે ભાઈ.
yeah, and I think there is still a lot to learn, and I'm clinically, obviously, I'm learning a lot of things
હમ
here, but I think for my own like personal character build up, Jay, like પેલું હોય ને કે after
કરેક્ટ
interval everything has changed. That I can sense that is happening in me.
કરેક્ટ કરેક્ટ.
Because for the longest time I felt like, oh my god, I feel very low, and I have never been this. My skin was breaking out, and
હમ
it is
કરેક્ટ.
still, but
ઇવન
like I was still, but I was not bothered about it. Okay, how,
હમ
okay, whatever. Now I have realized that only I can prioritize myself and I need to do it.
હમ
So now I'm trying to hit a balance. Okay, okay, I should disconnect from work like that. When I come back home, I don't want to be thinking about it.
હમ
Let me focus on myself. Those 4 days that I'm working, I am
કરેક્ટ.
at it. There is no other. I'm not thinking about something else. The minute I walk in my practice, I think I disconnect from the world. I have no personal relations. And the minute I walk back, it's like
કરેક્ટ.
I was still there for a long period of time. I think up till last month, I was still in the practice, even after I was out of the practice. But now I have learned that it's not really helpful, and I have to do something about it rather than my external environment. So I think now I'm trying to figure that out, and પેલું
બરાબર.
proper character build up થઈ રહ્યું છે કે yeah, okay,
એ
now
તો
learn.
that is what every job does to you. I mean, even if you work for a year or 6 months or 8 months,
Yeah.
ત્યારે થોડી થોડી સી પેલું पॉलिटिक्स टाइप चालू था मांडे रे that is भाई ત્યાંથી જે character build થાય તમે you
Hmm.
તો તું જાતે જ ડેવલપ કરી લે thick skin
Yeah,
તારે
and that's
જરૂરત
what
નહીં
like
પડે તારી જરૂરત નહીં પડે
I had never seen it in India. Like I don't know if that happens in dental practices in India, but at least I was lucky enough that both my practices जहाँ काम करती थी, I never felt that. It was always like we were
yeah
discussing our
correct
personal shit. Like literally we were discussing, oh, I'm talking to this guy, अबे आज
correct
है ते है. I was talking to my ma'am about it, and she used to be like, send me links about these places, take him here, take him there, and all of that. So we
so
had that relationship, and every time, I had a really nice schedule built up around my work time as well. Every Saturday I used to go to ISKCON, and
hmm,
I was earning money, I was doing
hmm,
this. So I
hmm,
think I was in a settled area career wise and all of that, friends wise, because pelu kya hai na कि testing times when you realize who actually your people are.
hmm, hmm,
And
correct correct
touch wood, like I have, even after moving here,
hmm.
like she just left yesterday.
Yeah yeah
She is on student visa. Like obviously she can only work part time and whatever. I'm here on work visa. So if you see, I am more capable of taking a flight
going
and
yeah
coming back, that not affecting me that much. For
hmm,
her, it's obviously because she has multiple jobs, she's studying also, this, that, whatever. She still came because she knew I was suffering here, like I was not feeling very well. So she
correct
just decided that I have to go and meet her. And
hmm.
everybody, like literally, we got our nails done last week before we went to Leicester for Diwali. We were just chatting to the nail artist, and she's like, "So
Was she
you've
Indian?
come?"
Nail. Acha, nail
No, no,
artist was okay.
yeah, from China or somewhere. I'm not sure where was it. So she literally said like, "You travel half the world to just see your best friend," and then she's like, "Yeah." So and then she asked, "Would she do the same for you?" And I was looking at her like, "What do you think? Would I do that for you?" And then she's like, "Obviously, she would do that for me." And I'm like this is another level. Like then you don't sense ke, you're alone or something like that. Now up till yesterday when she was in the house, every time I walked in from work, she was in between the procedure of cooking dinner and all of that.
Hmm.
So we used to just be like, I'll take a quick shower, we'll eat together, we'll watch some movie, go to sleep, and all of that. So when I walked in yesterday, she left because I had to go to work and I could not go drop her.
Acha,
uh,
oh, એવું હતું. આ મને નથી ખબર.
so
You didn't go to drop.
yeah, yeah, I couldn't go to drop her.
Nice.
So she deliberately chose a day when I was working because I gave her my schedule and all that. And she's like, I deliberately chose this day so you don't have to come back alone from London when you come. I
Hmm.
don't want you to travel alone. That's basically
Nice.
her this thing. And then
Amazing.
so and I had my practice meeting scheduled as well, so I could not in any case cancel the day. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So she
Hmm.
walked to my practice in the morning, and it was so funny. Like I had my practice meeting, so there was a build up for it. Like I don't know
Hmm.
what's going to happen. It's my first practice meeting, Ashe, Teche, whatever. But I knew that she's walking with me and she's leaving. So, but I don't know. With Vidhi, it is like this that we don't express each other that we love each other, and
Correct.
we it's just with her. Like with Koshani, I'm like all hugs and all like
Hmm.
laughing arms, and we're very tactile and all. But with
Correct. Correct.
Vidhi, I maintain that distance because that Sadhguru's concept of Runanubandh and all.
Uh,
I just I don't know, it just got fixed in my head that I will not be able to survive without her. I know that, and I don't want that to build up between me and
correct.
her. I don't know. And college teacher, I had started doing that with her. So she
Nice.
left me, she dropped me to the practice. We hugged for a microsecond, and then my colleague was also there. So એને વિદ્યાને બી hug કર્યું. અને
Nice.
then she just said like she wasn't looking at me. She looked at
Hmm.
Vidya and she's like, okay, bye, I'm going. She had tears in her eyes. I had tears in my eyes. I didn't say anything. She just turned back and she started walking. And I'm looking at her. And this was a proper Bollywood scene. Like I'm looking at her, the heroine
Flash,
going
flash,
back.
bullet.
I'm like, oh my god, I had tears, and but we were also like on time for the practice meeting and all. So I said, no, you want to switch it
Hmm.
off, go
Switch
to
on,
work.
switch on, switch off.
Yeah, and that
The
was literally like I walked in with tears in the practice.
correct.
It was
The
another.
amount of switch on, switch off that you learn to do when you start
Oh yeah,
working is crazy,
yeah.
bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I never expected I would be this person. Okay, Marathi thas, because I feel I cannot control my emotions.
Correct.
When I'm very happy, I'm very happy. Like you will hear, okay, oh my god, she's shouting and she's howling. But when I'm sad, then I'll be like shut off from
Correct.
everyone. I will not talk to. I don't have like in between or switch. But yeah, because it's related to work, I have that. Okay, fine.
Hey,
That is
है.
gone. Focus on this finished, tak tak tak, okay, next patient, next patient, next patient. Bad shit happening, literally discuss something here જે કંઈક ખોટું થયું છે આમ તેમ I have to walk back. Hello, how are you? Are you okay? We're going
Bye.
to do a film today, we're going to clean today. And that's like a switch, like literally
Correct.
there was something that happened in the practice, and there was a lot of
Hmm.
issues. And literally
Control,
in 5 minutes,
control.
yeah, and 5 minutes, I walked out. I took a breath and was like, okay, I'm calling my next patient.
Hmm.
I called in my patient, and we just started. And the patient was also happy. I was also happy. Nobody would even know from my face that something happened just
Correct.
like 5 minutes
Correct.
ago.
Correct.
And that I have learned, and it's just I feel like this is not me. Like I don't know why is this happening. Itna life खराब हो गया है. Yeah.
When I also started working, the, there were people who used to see me at office and out of office also. तो ये लोग को भी कहते कि भाई you are two different people, भाई you are different in office, you are different outside. And भाई
Yeah.
I don't know, there's some switch on switch off that happens कि बची एक point बची, because if we'll start sharing we'll overshare, so let's
Yeah.
just not
We are Indians.
uh, talking about that, bro. Oversharing. Bhai,
Hmm.
a lot of rickshaw walas in Pune know about you. Because I talk to them like मेरी बहन यहाँ पे है, वो यहाँ हम कर रही है, मेरी मम्मी ये
Yeah.
है. They're like अच्छा अच्छा. But people are generous in those. I mean, they also want someone to talk to. I mean, I don't know.
I feel that's a general vibe for Maharashtrians, no?
नहीं
Like
नहीं,
they're very sweet
यहाँ
people,
भी they are sweet and all.
very
But
helpful and very sweet people
हाँ,
is what I.
helpful for sure. But तो अभी Pune's culture is very different from Mumbai's culture.
Mumbai.
But then when you come to Gujarat, तो ये culture बहुत अलग છે.
Hmm.
એટલે
Like, which
तेरी
do you think is better? Like, in what sense is it different?
देख, गुजरात ने मुझे जन्म दिया है. ये मेरी जन्मभूमि है. मुंबई
Narendra Modi mode on for the area.
मुंबई मेरी कर्म भूमि है, वहां से रोटी आनी है, तो मैं किसी के लिए गंदा नहीं बोल सकता. सब अच्छा
Hmm.
है, सब अपनी अपनी जगह पे अच्छे हैं. देखो पर्सनल लाइफ प्रोफेशनल लाइफ अलग
Hmm.
निकले, पण मोर फ्रेंडली फॉर श्योर मुंबई.
Hmm.
पुणे में थोड़ું એવું હોય કે ભાઈ, if someone else, if I have a Marathi friend and if he or she is talking in Marathi, they look at her and him and they just talk to them,
Hmm.
not us,
Hmm.
them. પણ જ્યારે બીજી બધી જગ્યાએ મોર કોસ્મોપોલિટિયન, તો તમે લોકો
Yeah.
બધા જોડે
Okay.
વાત
Yeah.
કરે.
Like more clannish people, in short.
Yeah, because Pune is beautiful, and Pune is seeing a lot of people coming from outside. So એ inertia તો હોય જ કે ભાઈ કેમ આટલા બધા બહારના લોકો દેખાય છે,
Hmm.
એ તો
Hmm.
હોય, એ રહેવાનું જ છે. તો એના લીધે બટ આફ્ટર અ પોઈન્ટ જ્યારે અગર ઇફ મુંબઈ પુણે વિલ બીકમ સમથિંગ લાઈક બોમ્બે, તો પછી કદાચ, because then you will see more of your people only. તો
Hmm.
તમે
Yeah. I
લોકો
agree. And I can actually divide it even from the practice that I am here. Like practice as in the locality that I'm here, Oswestry. That's more of only like white people or someone. Very rarely you find some Indian
હમ, હમ,
or brown skin for that matter. And when you go to Leicester, every other person is Gujarati. Especially when I go to Kalpesh Bhai's house and Bhabhi's house,
હમ.
everybody around is like proper Saurashtra Amtam, and they treat you
હા.
like family. Like the first time I went there, and I literally didn't feel that I have never met them like this before. They treated me like I was
એવું છે
always a part
સો
of the
ટકા
family. And I feel, like there was this interview, Sanjay Leela Bansal, and he was just talking about like guardian angels around you, wherein, I don't remember the reference, but he just talked that, at certain times there are guardian angels around you that make things happen and they look out for you and all of
લુક
that.
આઉટ ફોર યુ.
And oh my God, it was that for me when I went to Leicester. I just felt like this is home. Like
Hmm.
I had never expected, and not even my wildest dream I had expected. That, I was not that I was like judging them or something, but I had never met them. Like I had barely met them in the shadi in December,
Correct, correct.
10 minutes or something, and they
Just
knew that
दस
I was.
15 मिनट में you connect so well with that
Yeah,
community people. मतलब अगर मतलब गुजराती हो तो भाई मतलब मतलब
yeah.
કદાચ મરાઠી મરાઠીનું બી એ રીતે હશે, મલ્લુઝ મલ્લુઝનું બી એ રીતે હશે.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
આપ
think that was, yeah.
yeah.
You feel like that relatability is very,
હા.
which I was running away from in India. Like in India, I was always feeling like I don't
Same
want to be
same.
known. I don't want people to know me because that was beginning to be like pressure on me. Okay,
Hmm.
I don't know if it's just with girls or what. Okay, every time I was out and I was with someone I didn't tell that I was going out with, and then they would be like, "Oh my god, they are looking." It was so
Hmm.
hilarious. We went to this temple. हम लोग को college में आता અને હું હિરલ અને વિધિ અમે લોકો ગયા હતા અંબાજી. So Hiral just randomly she said, अभी जग्याए सारा कोई relative नहीं देखा है આપણને. I mean, this is so true. Like when you go to
કરેક્ટ
good
કરેક્ટ
places,
કરેક્ટ
nobody will find you. But તમે કોઈ એવી જગ્યાએ દેખાઈ ગયા કે like आज, then
કરેક્ટ
they, oh my god, your daughter was doing this, she was with
હા.
this, but and that was so, and she just said it like આમ જ કહેવા માટે,
હા.
like like, this is so true.
True.
Like જ્યારે આપણે મંદિર જઈએ છીએ ત્યારે કોઈ
ત્યારે કોઈ
ઓળખીતું
નહીં
નહીં
દેખાય.
મળે.
એટલે એ
Yes.
જ ભાઈ, સારા કર્મો જોવાવાળા વસ્તુ એ
Hmm.
તમારે ઇવેન્ચ્યુઅલી સમથિંગ વિલ સ્પિલ કે આ લોકો
Yeah.
કોઈ કરે છે, બટ વન્સ
Yeah.
યુ એક ગંદો કર્મ એન્ડ એવરીથિંગ ઇઝ ડન.
Yeah, and I feel like that was what I was running away from. I don't want to be known. Basically, I was sick of it. I was like, I don't want to be known. I don't want કે કોઈને ખબર હોય કે હું શું કરી રહી છું and someone's reporting something all the time, because I think that is what is engraved in girls probably,
હા
or
હા, મોસ્ટલી ફોર
yeah.
ફિમેલ્સ.
I think I don't know. I don't want to generalize or anything, but yeah, I want to be like politically correct and all. But yeah, I think most of the families they would be like, "भाई कोई જોઈ લેશે તને, કોઈ તારી વાત આમ કરી દેશે, તું આવું તેવું આમ તેમ, કોઈ શું વિચારશે કે તું આમ કરી રહી છે, whatever." So that was a very big fear for me forever. So I would never enjoy in that situation. I would never be in that situation. I would always be like, "Oh, someone will see me," and all of that. So that was something that I was like, I can't live like this. I don't want to be like this. And when I moved here and now finally I'm living alone, I have nobody to stop me. I can
લિટરલી નો
literally,
વન ટુ.
yeah, and there is no one I come back home to કે જેને હું report કરું કે this happened, that happened, or something like that. So it was always like, I don't know if it's like I'm yet to strike a balance. Do I like this or do I not like this? I'm
કરેક્ટ.
still in that zone.
તો તારે મને ધીરું મમ્મી યાદ આવે કે ભાઈ એક એટ અ ડિસ્ટન્સ એવરીથિંગ વિલ બી, કે ભાઈ જે તે કહી હતી ને કે અલગ રહો પણ મહિના મહિનામાં મળી જજો, મહિના મળવા આવી જજો,
Mm.
એવો ટાઈપનું કે
Yeah.
બી તું
Yeah.
પોતાના ધૂનમાં રહે બટ એટલીસ્ટ કીપ યોર સેલ્ફ ગ્રાઉન્ડેડ. દેટ ઇઝ મતલબ
Actually,
ગુડ
yeah.
ફોર બોથ, તારા માટે બી અને
Mm.
ઓલ્સો એવરીવન હુ ઇઝ એક્સપેક્ટિંગ યુ
Yeah.
બેક ઇન
But
ઇન્ડિયા
I
અને
think that is also very age specific. I feel um like yeah, initially when I started feeling homesick actually,
હમ
which I never thought I would be, but I was.
હમ
And that is actually kicked in when I saw patients, kids basically, who came in with their mums. And I used to feel at that time that they don't have to worry about anything. Like their mom will come, drop them off, અહીંયા લઈ આવે
કરેક્ટ.
dentist પાસે, get their checkup done, and they don't have to care. Like they can just be themselves, and everything is done for them. And here I was doing everything by myself. Like um, away.
હમ
Like at this point, I'm doing groceries, I'm doing bills, electricity, aane contact karo, aate rent, them, everything on my own. But initially, I used to feel like, oh my god, this is so lucky. Like you don't even realize that your parents were there for you, and they
કરેક્ટ
have
કરેક્ટ.
done all of this when you were not even thinking. Yeah,
સો
when I see them, and I'm like, I have never observed this. This is also such a big factor,
The
and I
first
started
thing
feeling.
is, જ્યારે મને આ બધું હિટ થયેલું વોઝ વેન આઈ વોઝ ઇન અમદાવાદ અને આઈ યુઝ ટુ વર્ક અને રાતે આવીને નેક્સ્ટ ડે માટે કપડાં ધોવા નાખવાના હતા અને મેં એક બે દિવસ તો ના કર્યું પછી મને થયું ઓ શીટ કપડાં પતી ગયા પછી મને થયું ઓ આ તો બધું મમ્મી કરતી હતી એટલે મને છે હવે મારે જઈને ઉપર વોશિંગ મશીનમાં કપડાં ધોવા પડશે અને અગર હોસ્ટેલમાં છું તો હાથથી ધોવા પડશે મારે એને સુકાવવા પડશે નેક્સ્ટ ડે ઇસ્ત્રી કરવા પડશે ત્યારે પહેરાશે બટ દેટ હોલ
Hmm.
3 step process was done by mother
Hmm.
so that is
That happened
crazy भाई
for me. Luckily, I had hostel, so I had first-hand experience of that. Okay, I was doing all my laundry and all of that.
yeah
But still, obviously,
તમે
ખાવાનું
બેક
ને
ઇન હોસ્ટેલ
બધું.
બી તમે હા એ જ રિયલાઇઝ થાય તમને કે કરેક્ટ કરેક્ટ
Yeah. So that was still, and in Sidpur, I was like, I'm traumatized for life. I don't want to, I know. And then when I was thinking, कि, okay, I will go out,
nobody saw
India.
you going there. I mean, I was in 10th, I remember. Randomly, I got a call. I was studying science. Randomly, I got a call. Daddy, કે ભાઈ થઈ ગયું છે ભાઈ સિદ્ધપુરમાં કીધું આય સિદ્ધપુરમાં હીના ફોઈનો રિએક્શન યાદ છે તને
Oh my God, Sidpur partner.
અલા તું હોસ્ટેલમાં રહેવાની that was
Yeah,
crazy
nobody expected
nobody
that out
હા
of me.
obviously
Yeah,
ભાઈ
and that was never like, I was being like a proper girl. એવું ક્યારે
હા
નતું, and
એવું
I
ક્યારે
was
નહોતું બટ આઈ થિંક કે અગર સેમ વસ્તુ મારા માટે થયો તો ઇટ વુડ બી લાઈક હા ઠીક છે છોકરો
like, huh.
છોકરો છે તો એ તો થવાનું જ છે આ બધું બટ વેન દે સો યુ દેવા લાઈક ભાઈ આ શું થઈ રહ્યું છે સ્પેશિયલી હિના હોય કે ભાઈ આ કેવી રીતે રહેશે ત્યાં એ તો
Hmm.
છે જ સો
I
ટકા
think also being like the only girl in our family, like you, me, and Arpan bhai, એ રીતે, like dad
ઓ
and
કરેક્ટ
enough
હા એ તો મેં
women.
કદી વિચાર્યું ને
Yeah, so I'm the only girl because they already had an experience of a boy. So there was
હા
nothing new with you.
હા
But because
અચ્છા
I was the first girl in the family, like
ઓ
immediate family.
નાઈસ નાઈસ
So yeah,
કરેક્ટ
I feel that sense because I always remember Arpan bhai complaining enough. Age tayi chhokri che. Because I had a different bond with her, like completely different bond with her, and he used to be like borderline jealous, and he used to hate me for it. Ke, why is she here? Like I don't like it. Why?
નાઈસ
And I used to have full advantage of it because I used
નાઈસ
to tell her, I used to tell Dinuben, okay, your son is doing this to me.
તારો
I used
છોકરો
to call
છે
them and tell them,
આલ્ફા
yeah,
છે
your son is. Yeah.
કરેક્ટ
So I was always like the pampered child that way, but never like over pampered because सब अपनी औकात तो याद दिला देते हैं कि भाई ये नहीं हो
ના એ તો
सकता.
છે
Yeah.
કેવડા છે બટ these guys have raised us well
Yeah, I feel.
overall
Yeah.
overall હા
We are good. We are good kids. You remember
આપણે
that
આપણે બહુ
conversation?
આપણા એ નથી ટંટા નહીં આપણે as compared to
Yeah.
some people that I know
You want to take names?
no no but I know who you are thinking about હા
Adit will be very happy.
ને આદિત નહીં હા આદિત નહીં
No, Adit nahi, but Adit will be happy.
yeah correct
Adit can relate.
yeah
Hmm.
correct
So yeah.
તો હા tell me something about Diljit concert
Oh my god. Oh my god. So basically, I got to know that he is coming, and this was around June, July-ish. I think July ma hatu.
hmm.
When I got to know that early bird nam them tickets pelao se, and he's coming here,
શું
and
હતું
it was in
ટિકિટની
Birmingham.
પ્રાઇસ શું હતી
Let's
અરે
just not go.
મારે જાણવું છે ભાઈ કેટલું હતું
Yeah,
અપ્રોક્સ
I don't know the exact figure, but it was 300 something.
હમ
So basically, 300 pounds something. So basically, it was like the early bird hati that I was supposed to get in, but because I was working and it just got sold out like half an hour, no? So I couldn't get in the early bird one. Then they gave a second slot here where normal tickets
હમ
you can buy.
કરેક્ટ
But I was skeptical, કે ભાઈ 300 pound એટલે it's too much, like I shouldn't. And it was, I remember it was a weekend, and like Vidhi was on call with me, and she's like, when is it? So I said 22nd September na che. I always wanted to go to a concert because I've never really had an experience of a concert
હમ
every રીતે. So I was like, and plus Diljit was also like growing fame at that time. Like,
હા
so if you've been to Diljit concert, you've like made it,
કરેક્ટ
So I was like, yeah, it's a good thing because હજી tickets available હતી. But I was like, I don't know if I want to do it. And she's like, dude, it's your birthday gift,
It is
from yourself.
correct.
Yeah. So she's like, you've worked so hard and you have earned money now. You are in a position, you're a much better position now, like mentally and every which way. So why don't you take this for yourself? And I'm like, I don't know, because this is like, I have never spent money on myself. And for me, I don't know, is it related to maths, or is it just I'm very bad with money that I can't like, I don't have an idea. Like even now, I don't have an
Correct.
idea how what my bank statement looks like, or like all of that thing. I still give all of my details to dad. Ki bhai, okay, you do whatever investment JB se, tame join lo. I have no
Correct.
clue, and even if I
Correct.
put so much effort, mara thi nahi thai. So for me, I just knew that I've never spent money on myself. I am a pure Gujarati, like Kanjus Gujarati. So I would never do it. So I was like, I don't know, this is like too big of an amount. I can't, do this. So she's like, do it. Like you have to do it for yourself. And then there was like mixed feelings. Yeah, I want to go. Yeah, this is an experience of lifetime. Let me just go. That's fine. I don't know if I'll have this matlab, this kind of
Chance.
stability or whatever
Ah,
later. So let me just book it.
right.
And so I just booked the tickets, and I was like, okay, fine. And then I absolutely forgot about it. Ki, yeah, the concert is happening. Because it was almost like a month and a half before that I actually booked it. Then I remember there was a Indian patient. So basically, they were also Punjabis, I think. So they live in Birmingham or somewhere, and they were coming to the practice.
Hmm.
But then they saw कि वो Sharma छे, so they asked for me. They're like, "Yeah, आनी साथे करो."
Acha,
Yeah,
okay.
so they came to me, and the son had already come. તો એને જાણી જોઈને કીધું, અને એની mom deliberately booked with me. કે that lady who saw
Nice.
my son, I want to book with her. And
Nice.
that relatability is there.
Ah,
So she
correct.
came and said, you saw my son naam. Then I go, yeah, I remember, because naam and surname same hata. So I saw the record and I saw, okay, this is the same patient. So she's like, oh, bless you. What are you doing? So I just said that I'm going to Diljit's concert. It's my birthday next month, and we are planning. I'm just planning to go there. So she's like, oh, really? Bless you, but it's so expensive. I know, but it's just like I just thought myself like as a gift, and I bless you, girl. You're going to have the time of your life. Cut to the day of my concert. So I went to Birmingham. I thought the concert was starting at 6. To my disbelief, it started at 8 or 8:30,
Hmm.
and I had been waiting in queue for all this while. I got
Second
in.
luck, you were in queue.
Yeah, I was waiting only outside, and then I think 6 o'clock, 6:30 or
Yeah,
something. They
acha.
no, they just opened the
Gates
gates,
open,
and
no?
then
Ah,
you can. Yeah. So and I was there like 4:30 नहीं, हूँ तो पहुंची गेली कारण की મને લાગ્યું કે 6 વાગ્યાનું છે તો proper
correct.
time, because I don't know how far if I walk and આમ તેમ. I was like, okay, let's just go chill કરીશું આમ તેમ. And then I went there, and it was like the hype that they had built was crazy, because line ma I saw every age group, proper like Indians around me, and they were rooting for him like anything. અને જેવા gates ખોલ્યા ને તો અંદર there was a Diljit Dosanjh merchandise and આ બધું હતું. They were queuing like crazy. Simple t-shirts but with his face on it. That's
Yeah,
it.
yaar.
And they were crazy. They were just buying things like 10 t-shirts, and all of them would wear the same thing, like turbans or whatever they used to get of him, his face. There were a group of girls, like ladies who came. All of them had Diljit mask, and they literally like kept Diljit mask on their face, and I'm like, this is another level. Like for us, I don't,
Crazy.
for me at least, speaking for myself, I didn't know this much was the hype. I had seen his concert because he had started doing his entire the Illuminati tour
Illuminati.
from other so I was keep checking, like I used to keep checking on his Instagram, and I was like, oh nice, I don't know if this is going to happen in Birmingham. And it was like, oh my god. And the build up, and I remember calling you, and I called mom dad also when I was and they were also so excited. They're like, oh, she's in concert, I'm them. So I went there, and oh my god, the light went dim, and everybody was waiting like, where is he going to come from? And it was like, oh my god, like I've never experienced this in my life, and I would always recommend anyone who wants to experience a proper concert. I think he knows how to,
Correct.
and you see him every day, and you always feel like, I don't know if it's general every day, you just feel like he's looking at you, he's waving at you. What is happen? And then the costumes that people wore, like જે જેટલું તૈયાર થઈને આવેલા was another level, and
Nice.
all age group. I'm telling you, there were people in wheelchairs, old people in wheelchairs coming to
Crazy.
see, and they have
Crazy.
paid the same ticket that I paid for was also like 1,200 pounds. They have
Oh,
paid. They have paid, and they stood just next to the stage to witness
crazy.
him. And I was like, this is another level. Like I can't believe like the craze, and you see that genuine artist. Ke bhai,
Hmm.
he is praying, and after every song he
One day,
prays,
bro. One day.
after every song he's thanking, and you just feel like he's made it, like he's arrived.
Shit.
There, it's
Crazy.
like, oh my god. And I thought, like, I was still skeptical कि भाई, हाँ, okay, clutch here, I don't know how is it going to be. But then you just start vibing, because one after the other song, and then mana arda open songs bhi nathi kaman.
Ah.
I didn't even know half of the songs, but I was still vibing because everybody was vibing, and it just felt like, oh my god, I know this.
બધા વાઈબ કરે તમે એન્જોય બી નાચી લીધું આંજોડે બી
Yeah.
નાચી લીધું તો હા એ
Yeah, and
એ
I know the person. I have hung out with him. It was another level. It
મસ્ત
was crazy.
યાર ક્રેઝી
It's just that I was working the next day, and so I had
હા
to leave before Ikkudi came in. I was actually waiting for
અચ્છા
Ikkudi.
તો તે
And he said it last month. He did, I
હા
think, Ikkudi.
કરેક્ટ
And cherry on the top, there was Ed Sheeran in the concert,
હા
and I'm
પાછું
like,
ઇક્કુડી
oh.
ફેવર એવું કઈ એને મૂકેલું ને
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think the opposite happened before.
યા
So Ed
in
was returning the
when he
favor.
in
Yeah,
Bombay yeah correct
yeah.
crazy
So
crazy
and
that type of
love in the
artistic
shape of
excellence
you.
that type of
He just
artistic
started with guitar, and everybody like, okay. And what Diljit mentioned was, okay, for him, Birmingham was very important. Like apparently, Birmingham was the first international, or this is where he actually started his concerts from. Apparently,
nice
and for him, Birmingham was very lucky. So he said, obviously, if this is very lucky for me, I will do something special. And then there was a break, and break pachi immediately there was this. Okay, because I told you in the beginning, this is going to happen, and now welcoming, and then and oh my god, the crowd went
Charwani mein I
crazy.
love her
It was another level. So
मस्त
I
यार
think that was and I'm very glad that happened.
goals भाई
So
goals these people were
yeah,
goals
yeah. Thank God, like Vidhi pushed me. Otherwise, I would have been the miser Gujarati that I am, and then I
ભાઈ
wouldn't
ભાઈ
have booked.
ડોન્ટ ભાઈ એવું નથી ભાઈ બધાને કેમ એવું છે એવરીબડી ત્યાં બધા કે ये तो गुजराती है ये तो पैसे को ये मैं कहूँ भाई तुझे पता नहीं है जेठालाल को तूने देखा नहीं है कितना दिलदार है 3-4
No, but
लाख का
I am
तो
that person.
गोडाउन में पड़ा रहता है सामान क्या बात कर भाई भाई
Yeah, but
डोंट
yeah,
टेक
I
मी
am that
सीरियस
person.
प्लीज
I
यार
am
मैं
a miser.
हाँ तो भाई तू तारा પાસે રાખ યાર ગુજરાતીઓ को मारो बहुत छटके whenever someone says कि भाई गुजराती मैं कहूँ चलने अभी खरीद लेंगे तुझे भाई खरीद लेंगे इधर के इधर
Ambani janto, Ambani.
हाँ भाई अब्बा नहीं हूँ भाई
Yeah.
लेकिन फालतू नहीं चाहिए हाँ एनीवेज लास्ट 8 minutes
Oh,
बोलो हाँ वी आर अबाउट टू एंड
mm-hmm.
मैं तो नीचे आ जाऊंगा नहीं ये लोग हमारी मीटिंग चाले बट नाउ मम्मी इज वाचिंग दिस अबे मारे बीजों के
Mummy,
बहानों
this is his meeting.
मारे बीजों के बहाने उठाना पड़ता है रोज रोज तो
Oh,
क्या
meeting with
लाइक
Priyansh.
हम्म
Meeting with
हाँ
Priyanshi.
थोड़ा कैलेंडर में डालना पड़ता है बिजी हो गए हैं
Mhm.
बट दिस डे लाइट हैज ભાઈ શું બોકા હુआ है મારું મગજ ખરાબ થઈ ગયું મેં તો આ કેવું 1 કલાક આગળ પાછળ તમે ઘડિયાળ કરી દો એવું બધું કેવું ચાલે
Yeah.
અરે
मैथ्स है ना, मैं नहीं समझती ये सारी बातें.
anyways but the point is you
Yeah,
come back from your office and that is the time mostly I am sleeping or something तो भाई घर
yeah.
में एक
Mm.
1:30 થઈ જાય so it is very difficult to
Yeah, it's like five
plan.
right now.
I think the
Mm.
planning this live was easier than to have a normal conversation with
Normal
you.
conversation. Yeah, I think because this was also impromptu. Be like, okay, let's just do it, and
Yeah,
you just made
I was
literally
very
2 hours
happy when
ago. You just made
you were
them.
like, karte hain. I'm like, what? Okay, let's do
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, why are you doing with other people? Like, I'm also there. Let me. I will
this
yap
was
in
this was
public.
basically कि भाई just I want people to ऐसा
Get
यार
related
रोको
to.
come and we'll just talk, have a conversation. But then me
Hmm.
and Yagna, we mostly try to philosophize everything or क्या theory
Hmm.
है थी आ तो so that becomes a different genre. This will become a different genre. If you me Adit join, it will become a different
Oh
genre.
my God, that's a
हंसेंगे
we are
और
rooting for
पागल हो
it.
जाएंगे सब. So
Yeah, yeah, that would be crazy. I feel we should do like do this.
let's see if this guy is free. So let's do something about. And બીજું હતું કે I just wanted to be active on YouTube also.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah.
the algorithm should know that I exist. That
You
is why I
exist.
was
Yeah,
like, yeah, yeah. So that
yeah.
was it. बोलो बीजू नवा जूनी लास्ट एंडिंग थॉट्स.
Oh,
अब मेरी
no.
तारीफ करो, अब मेरी तारीफ करो चलो.
Oh, okay. I saw Jigra
Yeah
last
man.
day. I don't know, 2 days ago, I think. And I just felt like I can do this for the area. Like I would do it. Like not the fighting part and the dramatic part, but yeah, I would actually because I was actually when we decided to do this,
Correct.
I was just thinking, hey, when was that time that I actually started feeling I having mother instinct for you, and I just felt it. This was when we were both in school, and तारू कोई competition હતું or and I was the GS at that time. So I was obviously like in my duties and all of that. So તું કંઈક કરી રહ્યો હતો and there was like તમારા primary section નું કોઈ race હતું or something, or you were performing somewhere and I was praying for you, and I'm like, and then when you won or something like that, I had tears in my eyes. It's like, why is my
Damn.
brother? What's my brother? And then I realized, oh my god, I have mother feelings for him. I'm being a mother to him.
But
And then
I am a cute brother, so obviously it is very obvious.
I have a cuter brother here. You know that, right? And he
अरे
calls me
भाई,
Didi, which
Omi
you
is
never did.
crazy bro.
Omi is a character. You know what
भाई,
happened? He got engaged 2 days ago. In his play group, there's this girl called Diana.
I think
Yeah,
wait a minute. I think we have done something wrong. Is it? Hello, hello. Are we visible on YouTube?
yeah. Now it's gone. Yeah, now it's gone.
And
I
we
think.
have, and we have, and we
Oh
have. Crazy.
what an entry! Oh my
Yeah.
god!
How was the build up, bro?
I know,
क्यों
man, right?
क्यों भाई भाई
I'm in
यार
the.
Oh
वीडियो में नहीं.
my god!
Can you
You,
hear me?
I can't see. We can't see you, but
भाई
Why? Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
केम जे भाई.
Oh my god! This is another hour now. Oh my
हाँ भाई
god!
Oh man,
हाँ भाई 5 मिनट
this
में
is
खत्म
this
करो.
is not how it's done, right? I have to be from the beginning.
Yeah, let's
हाँ
do
let's
it then.
plan something. Let's plan this week for sure.
Yeah, then on
Done.
Saturday we can do it. We can do it
Yeah,
on Saturday.
yeah.
ભાઈ ભાઈ
We can.
એનજીઓ મારે સન્ડે ના જઈને મારે અન્ન સેવા કરવાની છે અત્યારે.
Yeah,
મારે
but that's
Oh
Sunday. Let's
man,
do it on Saturday. Fine. No, Adit, I
like
feel we should do it
I
Saturday.
know.
what is the
Two
common
words
time?
of it. There
What
are
is the
two
common
words.
time between us?
Common what?
Time
Time.
જ્યાં બધા જાગેલા હોય એમ.
I am free this weekend.
Um,
I am done. Adit is yet to work tomorrow. No, you're not
no,
working
no.
tomorrow.
Today is Friday, man.
Yeah.
Friday, Friday.
TGIF,
I'm in a Friday
This
mood.
time for you guys is okay or what?
This time tomorrow.
Tomorrow or day after tomorrow?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
both. I'm okay
Let's
for
do
both.
something day after tomorrow.
Done.
You mean Sunday?
Sunday.
એ તમે તમારું જોઈ લો. આજે મારે અહીંયા
Sunday,
છે
I think. Yeah, I'll have to see. तुम मैंने time मोकलजे.
મારો ફ્રાઈડે 8th
We-
નવેમ્બર છે અને એટલે
Because I will.
મારા સન્ડે 11th નવેમ્બર we can do at this
To
તમારું
GMT को add कर because I can't do that maths.
भाई नॉर्थ अमेरिका नहीं बात कर रहे थे
મને
if you
ભેગા
are
થશો ને ના
managing three different continents.
રોંગ આઈડિયા
Yeah,
રોંગ
we are seeing different
આ
different.
રૂટ નહીં કાંઈ તમે બે ભેગા થશો ને મારું અહીંયા ઉડાવશો તમે લોકો
No, but he's talking about his continent. I'm in a different continent. He's talking about North
sorry,
America. I
geography.
mean,
Yeah, North America, Europe and
he's
Asia.
talking about himself. We are not.
અચ્છા
We are
અચ્છા
not.
તો ભાઈ તો કઈ
We
નહીં
are not.
હમણાં હજી તારે ત્યાં કેટલા વાગ્યા છે વોટ્સ ધ ટાઈમ
So હમણાં વાગ્યા છે બપોરના 12.
બપોરના 12 is okay for you on a Sunday.
Yeah.
That is 11th.
On a Saturday or a Sunday.
Priyanshi, this time for you.
Yeah, it's fine. Fine by me. Kale kadach we go to this temple. I'm not very sure.
રહેવા દે Sunday.
Sunday. Done.
Cool.
Done bhai.
Make a link right now.
Done. London कर दो.
London कर दो जी.
Dude, do you know, Adit, so many congratulations I've got on Instagram when I posted that picture of us. London.
Even, to be honest, even I got. I told you, right?
Yeah, it was like me and him, and I'm like, then I had to make another post with Raksha Bandhan. Thank you for the best Rakhi gift.
With the same photo.
એટલે જોઈને ભાઈ દૂજ નહીં કો.
Same photo में continuity રહેવી જોઈએ.
At least someone wished, I mean.
That
someone
was-
wished at least.
Yeah, and then I'm like, and then mom also like, beta, there are people who will see you and they will think that both of you are English, not good for both of you. Can you change it? And I'm like, mom, are you serious? Like, really? And then I had to post another picture. Thank you for the best Rakhi gift ever.
No, my uncles and everyone were asking me, "Ke, are done?" I'm like, if this is the reason I have to give, I'm like, हाँ हो गया खत्म, engaged.
ક્રેઝી ચલો ડન તો પછી સન્ડે ને આપણે રાખીએ બટ વીલ મેક શ્યોર કે આપણે એક સ્ટ્રક્ચર છે આપણી પાસે નહીં તો પછી 3 જણ આપણે ખાલી ટાઈમ પાસ નીકળી
Keep
જશે.
or
raise hand.
time pass or હા આદિતનું એ છે ને કે જેને બોલવું હોય તે હાથ ઉઠાવો.
Hard to do.
Yeah.
Done. Let's do something. Let's
Yeah,
discuss
done.
off this call.
Yeah.
Live. Done?
Yep.
Chalo. Sahib, thank you for coming. Let's end this.
Oh my
Thank you
God.
for
Bob your heads
getting
now.
me in.
Yeah, music works. We are ending.
Okay.
I can't hear the music, but yay!